whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. As Navarro leads them through one already, Davison and Ciruito wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Cowan. Navarro was climbing up the front already as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway, James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it. Him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
ladies and gentlemen, and Superlight Formula Superlight fans. Welcome to an amazing place. We are at the Circuit Jerez. The guys out here are going to have an absolute blast. They've got 4.37 kilometres of this amazing F1 track. Tonight's temperature is 35 degrees, 51 metre altitude, so not too high up. Not that it's going to affect the boys in the stims because they're all sweating all over the country from Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, WA, Tassie, South Australia. And we don't have any from internationals at the moment. Tonight in the room we're going to have Mr. Biggles beside me as usual, and we're going to enjoy this amazing round 5, the halfway mark of the series. Tonight is a 20-40 split reverse top 15. The qualies have started, and you can see down the bottom of the screen we've already got a few purple sectors coming up from Dave Gallo. Let's have a quick look at the ladder and see how everyone is going at the moment for some critical points at the halfway mark of the year. Let's have a look. We have got Tom Donahue up there performing at his peak with a 5:42, leading the championship from Geordie Slater with 14 points. And Jason Depp from the SLM Academy a further 8 points, 10 points behind him. Dougie Gowans at 471 points, 11 points behind him. So the top end of Marcus Watson and Project 36 in fifth, all very, very close. We're going to see a total battle in the pros, pro-ams, the AMs this season coming very, very close to each other. A quick look at the rest of those boys. We've got Daniel Byrne in 8th place, Greggy Cook in 7th, Jamie Davis 8th, Sam Kutazinos in 9th, and Tyler Sheep in 10th. And the rest of them are, as you can see, though I'm not going to go through them because we want to get stuck into this qualifying. Get into this room, Mr. Biggles. How's it looking out there, mate? This is going to be an absolute rip terror out there, mate.
Looks busy. Looks very, very, very busy. Everybody's out on the track there trying to take advantage at the moment, my friend, of the qualifying session that we're currently involved with at the moment. Top of the timesheet is Davey, my friend. So he's up there setting some pretty quick times there, almost 2/10 on the pace over everybody else. Maybe he's found a rear wing that flips upside down or something out there.
Maybe. And I'll tell you one thing there. He's 0.955 of the lap record, which is held by Danny Davidson from I don't know what Danny's team was, to be honest, but yeah, it's held by Danny Davidson. He knocked it over a couple of seasons ago, and has been a very powerful driver in this car in the past. And it's good to see Mr. Gallagher for a while. Haven't seen him at the top end in ages.
We'll see whether or not Mr. Jason Depp, who's been the Pro-Am monster of late, hasn't he? Doing a solid job as well too in qualifying, mixing it up with the pro guys, and at the moment on a pretty hot lap there.
He is setting a new standard out there for the boys that are coming up and through the series. Someone who's come from a very fast am to pro-am to pushing up the top end consistently with these boys and mixing it up. Dare say, no matter where he finishes this season, he deserves to be up there fighting as a pro next season.
Had to back off as well too on that lap, but absolutely got more to come from Mr. Jason Debb. But it's the David and Goliath show, isn't it? Goliath being Dougie Gowans. Now Dougie, I can't even remember the last time Dougie's actually put it on pole, my friend. But when it comes to racecraft, Dougie knows how to get podiums.
He does. He's knocked one or two over in the past, but I think he does his best work in the race itself. Consistency is one of his key performance factors.
Here comes Davo, little purple sector 3, not the personal best in sector 1 or 2, but we've seen this before in the past. Don't have to have all purples to be the fastest lap. He does get a quicker time, 67 thousandths of a second over Tom, and that's our championship leader as well too. Tom Donahue says, all right, I'm here. And Tom, you better be here because you've got just shy of 4 minutes to dethrone David, who's gone into pit road as well. So whether or not David feels that's the quickest time he's going to set at the moment, he's set a benchmark and he's got to get out there to represent it if he wants to remain on the top step.
It's in tow then too, which was critical for a spanking lap. Still a few seconds off, a few tenths off the fastest lap. I'd suggest we'd get there very, very soon. But the field out there is looking awfully fast out there. Donahue, we know, is the series leader at the moment, halfway mark of the season, and still very, very close, mate. Top 5. There's not a hell of a lot of them.
Have a look at the
points between them.
purple and silver chrome job there for the Chrome Dome. Tom, championship leader, whatever it is, has got it. Still in pit lane is David. So he's not out there to do it. He's come back out now for perhaps one more flying lap. Tom has to do something. Doug has to do something. Jason Depp, don't be surprised. Jack O'Dyle, a new name in the league, because I was asking you about that earlier, if it's a pro driver and so forth. Well, the 075 entry has joined. And we've got the classic Sector Project 36, Greg Cook there, Mitch Noble out there, Thomas Iana, Nick Martin. He's got a grip every single time, doesn't he? Goes out there on the racetrack. Jared Gilbert and Darren Farray inside that top 11 or 12 drivers at the moment.
100%. So we've got about 2.5 minutes left. This is a split feature, 2040 with a reverse top 15. So we're going to see the qualifying smack down with the hammer at the 15-minute mark. It's just going to finish, and there it ends. So wherever you are, you are. You don't get to finish your lap. But there's a couple of tricky spots around this track, and we'll see how these boys handle it. It's a fast-moving track, mate. You have to have good momentum for it and good rhythm through it, because the way it flows left and right consistently through is key.
Spanish,
look at this beautiful bit of work.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Arriba, yeehaw, yeehaw. That's what would be shouted out at the moment. And Tom, as you can see in the cockpit, he makes a little mistake. That's
just
huge.
Caught that nicely done.
Yeah. He'll have to lift off and start another one, mate. Yep. Yeah.
Would have cost him a couple of tenths, but did a cracking bit of work coming through there. The new purple livery is looking sensational. SRB got a new sponsor out of their livery as well, from a note from Mitchy Noble.
Well, this Mitchy Noble right now, my friend, he was improving a little bit of that lap time. Mitchy goes in P7 currently at the moment. Let's see. Your brother's out there on a bit of a hot lap. Jason's not really improving. Jason Depp there. Tommy's not really improving too much. Taylor Sheep is not improving. Somebody's got to be on a fly rate here. So Tom Donahue's gone down a pit road. David's out there. I want to see. Oh, he stopped. So that's it, mate. I'm not sure. Anybody else on a flyer? Doug is going to cross the line. I don't think he's going to improve.
Definitely. It's going to be interesting to see how this changes things out on track tonight. I'm really looking forward to this battle between these boys. They're getting better and better as we go.
Let's see if your brother can improve, mate, because he has been. Essentially, I think he's almost the M leader at the moment too in that class. As much as you don't think that he's quicker than you, but he is quicker than you. We know that for a fact, because there he is, Des Dino. Spin to win, my friend. Spin to win.
Spin to win.
Yeah, it's dying stages of the qualifying. If you're not on a hot lap, then you're essentially not going to be doing too much out there anyway. Jared Gilbert could have enough time for the Project 36 entry to get to the line. He's got one corner to navigate, the hairpin. You've got to get that lad pedal pretty quickly, my friend, because a few more seconds might cross the line, might improve. No! Oh, it was about a second shy.
Cut loose straight away. There was a puff of smoke from someone somewhere out there as well.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure who it was, but someone's hit the wall.
It doesn't matter. They get it all patched up there anyway, mate, for the race to come up.
Yeah,
so let's get the starting grid going.
Yeah, if you get a few bit of grid out there on their rims. The new livery looks fantastic for Tommy Donahue. Front row, ladies and gents, we have got Davey Gallo's got himself pole position tonight on the starting grid beside Tom Donahue in second place. As we go down the rows in second row, we've got Dougie Gowans from the SLM Motorsport team beside Jack O'Dyle. Jackson Dole. Looks like he's racing for Project
36, I would imagine.
SLM Academy's Jason Depp in P5 and Griggy Cook from Project 36 on the same row. In row 4, we've got Mitchy Noble from the Sim Racing Brotherhood SRB beside Thomas Summoning Cena from the SLM Motorsport team. In the 5th row, we've got Nicky Martin with the ugliest logo going, but
the best logo
beside Jared Gilbert with the Project 36 team. Row 6 is Darren Fahey and his Teletubby sponsors and Carling Motorsports and Daniel Byrne on row 6. As we come to row 7, we've got the Academy's Callum Rosinator beside Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. In the 8th row, we've got Tyler Sheep from the Academy against Timothy Schmellenberg from JWM. These boys are all looking pretty close in times as well. Matty Neal, privateer, against Jamie Davis from Project 36. Davis is back to his standard qualified position in the 10th row. In 19th place, we've got David Lawler beside Sam Kunkanstinos, the privateer. A few people down the mid-pack that we expect to be up further. Andrew Martin from Get a Grip, he's got himself in the Pink 21, row 11, beside Brad Buchanan. And as we keep going down the field, we've got Dean Sigmich from Team SRW, row 12, with Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports. On the 13th row, we've got Kevin Wakefield starting P25. And our race director tonight, race steward tonight, is Stephanie Picola, and race director is Joshua Horton. We are going to have an absolute cracker tonight. The race control is giving final instructions to the drivers now, as we can see them all there getting ready to rock and roll. This is going to be an absolute perler, a fantastic track. Always comes up trumps with the action. Don't forget.
I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Because we're about to get going there. Stavo, you'll remember that. Everybody in the chat, if you do remember that old song.
Do know that song very, very, very well.
So
mate.
heat race 1, my friend, tonight is, and then inform everybody what the feature race will be after.
Yeah, so we have a 20-minute now, and then we have a reverse top 15 for the 40-minute race. So this is going to be a sprint. First few corners are going to be very tough on these boys, but the cars are looking spectacular, all lined up
picture.
as we're getting ready to go. The clock will go any second.
Get that camera at the back, my friend, and see what's going to happen.
Formula Light Championship camera is out the back. It's at Matty Pam.
There you go.
Matty Neal down the back there. We're going to have a great bit of a look at these boys as they're coming through as well. If there's someone you're watching out there, someone you're supporting, let us know. Hit the button, ladies and gentlemen. The MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championship is ready to go. The lights are going. Bang, it's on. Everyone's taken off beautifully. Donohue's taken another step and straight away in the back underneath David Gallo to make sure he doesn't lose that place to Dougie Gowans. Gowans comes across third. 2 wide, Jackson Dial and Jason Depp coming through that first corner. Depp's taking the inside line, and he has got Greggy Cook and Nicky Martin on the outside of him as well, as they're coming through 2 wide further down the field. Already a few drivers having a look and making sure everyone is aware. 2 by 2, wheel by wheel, as they're coming through the mid-pack. Matty Neal and the boys are having a great fight in the back there, but in the front, David Gallo has got himself a sensational lead straight off the bat. The pressure is on. He has got Donahue putting it on straight away. Also, the boys behind him all fighting for that corner. Have a look at Gowans and Dial coming through. Crack a bit of work there. Gowans has made sure he's maintained position coming through. Here comes Donahue. He's having a look already.
He's having a look, all right.
Brakes. Gallo doesn't know which way to go, left or right. And Tom Donahue is putting pressure on. That cost him a bit of time. He backed off to avoid contact, and that's brought Dougie Gowans on the back of him. Jackson Dial is all over the back of Dougie as well. And Jason Depp, the Pro-Am, is showing us why he is leading the Pro-Am Championship, doing a spectacular job. Bottom screen, 3 wide as they're coming through. You've got Talon Pam. There's a bit of contact there from the JWM and OPR's Callum Hodgkinson in the bottom screen. They did not do well through there. Here is the first lap completed as we come across the line. Davey Gallo is still leading it out for the first lap with Tom Donahue, Dougie Gowans and Jackson Dial, Jason Depp, Mitchy Noble in 5th, Greg Cook, Nicky Martin, Darren Fahey in 9th, Thomas Sunicino rounds out in top 10 already. But the battles are already starting everywhere, mate. Top and bottom of this grid.
I'll tell you what, Steve, showing you laying your cards down the table pretty early there for Tom, wasn't it? He went there, and David called his bluff. He says, and had to fold. Tom had to fold that one. And so next time around, my friend, you've got to have yourself a straight, a flush, or maybe a royal flush or something to get past David, because he's already called it further in the background. That's a bit of action there. There's Dazza on Nick Martin.
Is that Dean doing a rotation down the back? He is. Down a 360 on his own. No, he hasn't. It was someone else.
No, it wasn't. I think it was Matt Neal, my friend.
Matt Neal, yeah, okay. I didn't put the balls on him just yet.
Yeah, come on, balls quickly.
as we see these boys coming through. We've got a 20-minute sprint here, ladies and gents, so they're going to be feisty all the way through. No one's going to let go of any positions. Don't forget the first top 15 at the moment. That position is by Jared Gilbert on Project 36 with his teammate.
Tom.
He's having a look, but I tell you what, David Gallo is no slouch in these cars. He knows how to position the car and make sure the drivers work around him. So he's going to make sure that Tom has to do it the hard way. Have a look how strong this toe is. That is amazing. There's a couple of fastest lap across that as well. A 129, not 632. He's tucked in beautifully there, Donahue. Made that pass look really easy. He gained about 6/10 coming down that straight and passed him with 3 to spare.
Yeah, I think Dougie's got that message, hasn't he? Come on, anything you can do, I can do as well too. So it's kind of like in the movie there with anyway, I won't even go into that one. Die Hard 2. I think it was Die Hard 2 at the airport. It's like, oh, if they can land the plane, I can land the plane. They all started landing the plane. That might be Dougie to go the overtaking here on David, the man that would put it on pole, now into P2. Tom's got that job done, but he hasn't gone away from him because now remember he doesn't have that slipstream to follow. So now he's got to break the air and try to dominate this, control this race for the first heat.
And he's setting himself into a rhythm there as well. Got the fastest lap of 129.632.
How about Jacko
behind
coming into the lead there? And
straight away. Yep, I'd loved his style of the takeoff. He cut straight across. He made sure he cut the nose off it and blocked it off where he could. But we're looking at some mega fast times at the moment. They're not too shy off the fastest lap at the moment. They're going to get there. But have a look at this battle pack all the way up to 10th place. They are literally 4 to 2/10 apart coming through. There's a little bit of gap between Jason Depp and Greggy Cook of about a second. But even that doesn't look like a lot. That's a second. Look at that. It's about 4 car lengths as we have a look. Jackson Dole's having a look at this on the outside, following it through, making sure he gives a lot of space. He's got Gallo there in front of him. He's got the draft. He's hooked right up behind him. Is he going to be able to make this stick and have a go here under brakes? No, but Jason Depp is there to pick up the pieces as well as they're going to go for it. Here comes Depp. Oh, Dole got a little bit messy coming out of that corner. Luckily, Jason Depp avoided the contact through. Is he going to be able to make a move on it? Under brakes, Depp on the outside. Looks like he might have gone a little bit too wide. Not enough to get the over-under. Just to break the fraction too late then to get it underneath him there. But the boys are putting on some pace. Tell you what, there's not much between them all the way through. All 129.9s, 129.7s.
I wonder what happens to Davo at the moment because he's gone from the penthouse to the sub-penthouse, a couple of floors down. He is currently at the moment just trying to hold on to that P3. Jacko had a little bit of a temp behind him. Didn't quite get it made, stuck. Jason Depp's probably very happy at the moment at that P5. Greg Cook in P6, P7. No change there between those drivers. But Dazza down there in P8, he's up 3.
Yeah, he's up 3. He's doing a great job. Biggest mover so far is Dean, up 8 places. I've just heard Jason Depp call something in. I'm not sure what it was for, but I'm sure we'll hear about it at some point. Mitch doing Mitch Noble things. Hopefully not tonight, but he's showing some good pace tonight too. He's right up there with the boys at the moment. We are into the first 7 minutes of a 20-minute sprint, ladies and gents.
Yes, sir.
And here goes Noble having a look there on Greggy Cook. He's putting the pressure on.
I'll tell you what, boss man, if Mitch Noble wins the race this season, we shall call him Sir Mitch Noble for the rest of the season, all right? Is that fair play?
Mitch Noble?
Yes.
I don't know. Here comes, too wide with Greggy Cook. Cook's made sure he stays out wide. Darren Fahey's been brought into this battle now as well. He's riding the back of these boys too, so they've all got a bit of a fight going on. Tom Donahue has got himself a second clear of Dougie Gowans. Gowans has got Davey Gallo 8/10 behind him and Jackson Dole 3/10 behind him. So at the moment, Dougie Gowans is the bottle in the neck. Back of the field looking pretty good, mate. They've all settled into a bit of a rhythm. It's a bit of a a millipede going on at the moment, but there is some issues at certain corners where people are missing brake markers, as you can see him coming down the main straight right now. Oh, he's gone out into the dirt to make it happen.
Wow.
Great bit of work by Jason.
Jacko's going to come back. I think he got the exit speed here. It's going to be interesting. No.
Yep. He has too, but
he got contact behind.
Oh, that's all over. Teammates going into each other there.
Yeah. Cook.
Dial and Greggy Cook. I'm not sure what happened there. I think Jackson might have smoked it up a little bit trying to avoid contact with Jason Depth there, and that's pushed his teammate over the top of him. We'll have a look at it when we get a chance.
Because Jacko had to lift off, didn't he, to avoid that accident and cause that.
Yeah. Oh, look, and that's is that Ray Oliver coming through in the full chrome? No, it's not Ray Oliver. He's doing the full chrome at the moment. Is that Callum Rosenator?
Well, Tom's got a chrome job, but I'm not sure the other chrome don't. Yeah. We'll have
Looks
to see.
like a
back to live pictures.
Chrome, but
yeah, there's Stephanie and out there in the pit lane. She's all ready to go on her Mercedes to do a couple of laps around here, but no caution car called out just yet. And there you go. So almost halfway on our first sprint race of this evening here for round 6, my friend, of the championship. Well, 5 actually. 5 or 6, somewhere along the line. I'll show the calendar soon.
Doing some amazing work out there. A bit of 2x2 coming out there. Rosenator is having a look with that's Thomas Sunny Cena as well as they're coming through in the bottom screen. And they're all very close. This toe is so strong, but you've got to get that right exit out better than the guy in front of you to make advantage of it. If you just cruise through it and just stick like these boys are going at the moment, there's not enough to encroach. A few meatballs out there still. Jackson, Jacko and Greggy Cook both in the pits after that misfortune. At the moment we're looking at Jared Gilbert as a reverse top 10 with David Lola on the front row. If it continues at this pace, we are down to
Jamie
the
Davis.
last
Do his
10 minutes.
Things.
Here he is. He just loves coming through the pack, doesn't he?
And he loves from going downtown, baby. Wow, he just shot past Thomas like a rocket. I mean, I know that they're trying to go back to the moon there, Jamie, but, wait a few days, mate. I think they're about to set the launch off soon. Jamie's like, I'm going down, mate.
Him for dead then. It was like he was almost
ground control to Major Jamie.
Richie Noble still put the pressure on as well. He's having a look at the moment.
He's doing noble things there for Mitchie. I said he'd win the race, my friend. We'll call you Sir Mitchie from now on, I swear. But you got to win the race first, and then we'll knight you.
Sir Mitchie,
Stevie will knight
Mitchie
you.
of the Nobles.
Yeah, Stevie will knight you up there. He will he'll actually put you as a title in the Discord. So you are now a sir.
With the sword across each shoulder. Oh, God. Dougie Gowans just said the fastest lap with a 129.029, so not doing too bad there, Mr. Gowans. He's still got a bit of work to do, though, because Tom Donahue is consistent pace around this track at the moment is the difference between him and Dougie. They've both got themselves some free air.
In the chat out there says, now we have our own space program from the Project 36 crew out there. Sometimes it's a ballistic program. Certainly is, if you need to for your drivers at the moment, because I don't see any of them in podium positions, and we know that they've done, in previous weeks they've done a solid job. Here's Mitch Noble trying to get past Dazza. Dazza's doing a solid job keeping behind too, you'd have to say. So making it difficult, you don't have to make it easy. You don't see no blue flags, my friend. Battling for track position, that's for 5th and 6th.
Yeah. Old Fox and the young buck coming through here. Dazza is just putting his car in all the right places to make Mitchie Noble work really hard. So Mitchie needs to be very careful and very clean through here, because Dazza's line is very nice and defensive. Mitchie's done a great job coming through there. He's kept it clean as well. Bit of draft has got him through, but I don't think Fahey's going to let that slide just yet. He's having to go behind that as well. We've got a bit of a battle going on with Jamie Davis, Callum Rosenator too. They're going for that bit of
Daniel Byrne and Nick Martin with the best logo of logos, isn't it? For Get a Grip, as you.
Oh dearie me!
I don't mind it. I don't know why you're upset. It's a tyre though. Get a Grip in the middle of it. I mean,
yeah, but it's a job. Have you seen what kind of tyre it is?
No, I didn't actually. Oh, it's an off-road tyre, isn't it?
Off-road tyre.
Oh! Speaking of off-road, who was that?
Oh,
That's
Callum
Callum.
Rosenator.
Callum into the gravel, my friend.
Yes, he's gone out. He's doing some feng shui out there in the sand. He's putting some new patterns out there. Nice clean entry as he comes through, and he's semi-chrome, looks like a satin livery that he's got there. Darren Fahey, DPR, he's still putting the pressure there on Mitchy Noble. Mitch hasn't got it all his own way. Then you've got Daniel Byrne being hunted down by Nicky Martin. There's a few battle packs forming, 2x2s, getting very, very feisty. Mitchy, Nick Martin and Jamie Davis are swapping places right now.
Keep that one.
At the moment as well, but it looked like more the fact that Nicky Martin disappeared for a few seconds.
Might have had a little blink, like, somebody's fired up the microwaves in the household there, and it's interfered with the Wi-Fi. Please don't drive on Wi-Fi, but if you have to, don't turn the microwave on. It's 2.4 gigahertz for the microwave, remember? It's 2.4 gigahertz for the old school Wi-Fi, so don't operate the same frequency.
We are down to the last 7 minutes, peeps. No, 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes we've got. So we're coming down to that pointy end where people are starting to get a bit braver, and they'll start to do a little silly thing here and there to get those final few points. Very close there by Jamie Davis, Nick Martin and Daniel Byrne down there. You can see them on the bottom screen. They're only 2/10 apart, showing the gun medal out there. Davey Gallo is 7/10 off the back of Dougie Gowans at the pointy end of the stream. But Donahue has got it all his own way with a 1.21. Kevin Wakefield off track, which gets Dean the next position. Let's have a quick look while we're out there. We have got Jason Depp, Mitchy Noble in first and second for the Pro-Ams. David
Jamie
Lola.
Davis. Yeah, go ahead. Gets the position.
Yeah, nice. I thought he was going to go for it then. David Lola and Jared Gilbert, Andrew Martin, the top three for the AMS at the moment. So they're all battling for some critical points in this season standings at the halfway mark of round 5 of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championship.
There you go. Jamie Davis got up 10. Biggest charger for the field. But, you'd have to say in a heat race where you don't have that much time, it's a lot of work to do. But flip that grid when you go into a feature race, it could help him out a little bit later and a lot of work to do. But once Tom got into that lead, my friend, he's just done and dusted. Dougie down the road, you can see the top 3. There it is. David dropping a couple of those places from that fantastic pole time. But as you can see...
Davis just rotated around in the bottom screen.
Yeah, he has. He's made a mistake out of the final turn.
Or he's, or maybe he's trying to get himself a higher placing in the reverse top 15.
Look away, Project 36 crew out there, because the replay is coming up of Jamie Davis.
Yeah, here he goes round.
Yeah, he's lost at the exit.
There wasn't much to it. His pace was no different to the guy in front of him, so his rear end must have just a little bit hotter.
He's so lucky to avoid the wall too, so no damage.
Yeah.
Drops himself currently at the moment to P10. He was up he's still up 8 from where he started, but I'm sure he doesn't want to be in that specific position, my friend, as Tom's down the road. Well, I tell you what, Dougie is slowly chipping into Tom's lead, but it could be one of those cases of a day late and a dollar short.
Yeah, I think so. I think Tom's just managing his pace at the moment, and Dougie is not probably doing too much more on it. I think himself, Dougie Gowans and Dave Gallo have all settled that, we're fine in these positions where we are. Jason Depp as well, Mitchy Noble. They're all pretty much travelling at the same pace. The last lap, Donahue was a 1:29 flat, and Dougie Gowans at the 1:28.85. So not too much. That was Dougie's fastest lap, but Davey Gallo come and pinch that with a 1:28.847.
He's hunting down the old man as well of Dougie. Yep. But once again, it's one thing to catch, another thing to overtake at this point, isn't it?
Yeah,
Keep an eye on Callum down there and Andrew Martin.
At the moment. So that's still to be beaten by these boys. And we've seen a few of them drop in this season and last season. Dougie Gowans stole a few.
Yeah, there's Callum and David. I think it is. There it is. Project 36 versus the SLM Academy.
Yep.
We all know the fan club in the chat would probably be going for the Project 36s and the SLM Academy of Callum Rosenator. Going back up to where he started the race, mate, in P13. Unlucky for some, not so unlucky for Callum.
Yeah, it's fingers crossed. There's a 40-minute coming up, so they've got a fair bit of work they can do to fight their way through. So it's not a lost We've got David Lawler having a go here at Callum Rosenator at the moment. So coming around that corner, Lawler was right up the back of him with 2 tenths coming through. So he's starting to get used to and getting used to the guys around him and the car. And his performance is lifting. We saw him have a cracker last week.
Yeah.
Yep. A little
He needs
bit
to
of a
do a
wiggle
Jamie
there.
Davis dive, mate. Just like hit the brakes at the absolute last millisecond. And
The last of the late breakers.
Yeah.
Brad, down the bottom screen, we're going through a couple of back markers there. Brad Buchanan is folding with Andrew Martin. Martin's disappeared during that, and he comes back. He's doing a Houdini, or a whodunit, and comes back to it. We are down to the
Where's
last
Wally?
2 minutes.
Where's Waldo?
Yeah, where's Martin? And the boys are watching Darren Fahey and Mitchie Noble swap places very quickly. They're not sure what happened, but it might have been a little bit of rotation between the two of them as they're fighting through. But Donahue is just doing a masterclass out there. He is just in control and taking it easy at the moment, having a bit of fun out there.
Yeah, Tom Donahue's masterclass. Sign up for it on Amazon Prime and other services. He'll teach you how to drive a super formidable car as quick as possible around the track.
Welcome to Donahue, not Wrexham.
Yeah. Yeah, only a few more minutes to go. This might be the penultimate lap of the race, as Tom, as you can see. The silver chrome dome, well, not silver, purple chrome dome. It's you know that song, the Purple Peeper Eater, or something like that?
I do, mate, I do.
Yeah.
You're making me show my age here, mate.
That song's been around since the 60s, mate, so...
Yes, it has.
I'm pretty sure you won't even
got a lot
mind
of connotations to it as well.
Yeah. Oh, who's off in the background there in your picture-in-picture too? Somebody went off in the kitty litter.
It was, I can't tell.
Mitch Noble.
Jared Gilbert.
I think. Might have been Mitchie.
Yep, is this the white flag? Let's see if Barney's out there doing his job.
Yes, it
It
is.
should be. Yes, it is. The white flag is out. You can see them 2 wide coming through
keep
there.
an eye on Daniel Byrne there and Mitch Noble.
Daniel Byrne coming through. Daniel Byrne has just had Mitchie Noble come across. Byrne has got the toe coming down the main straight. He's having a look on the outside. Oh, he's switched it underneath him. He's going to get him under brakes. Is he or not? Not quite. He might leave that for the final lap, for the final corner, and race him across the line. That's a great little battle going there in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th positions coming through. But that's also Jason Depp. He has got Darren Fahey blocking for him with Mitchie Noble behind him. We've got a few cars there giving way with blue flags, but look at the front 3. We've got Tom Donahue leading them out, doing what he does best. Dougie Gowan's in the 2nd place and Dave Gallo in the 3rd as they're coming through. Looks like these boys are going to stick to these positions. I can't see either of them losing something there unless they do something silly coming around a corner and rotate. Sam Kutakazinos off track somewhere along the line.
Man, look at the kitty litter on the exit of the corner. That'll be something to look out for in the feature race coming up very soon. But penultimately, about 3 more corners to go for Tom, the man that didn't put it on pole, but managed to get himself that one position to lead and then dictate this race. You be careful. People don't like a dictator. But there
the
you
final
go.
corner, ladies and gentlemen, the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Round 5. The heat win tonight is taken out by Tom Donahue in 2nd place. We've got Dougie Gowans, followed by David Gallo from the Carling Motorsports team. First for the Pro-Ams, Jason Depp, who has been batting out of his range like crazy this season, coming across that line very, very fast. In 5th place is Darren Fahey. He managed to get past Mitchie Noble in 6th place. 7th place, Daniel Byrne from the Carling Motorsports team. 8th place, Nicky Martin, and you can see there Jason Depp first for the Pro-Ams, Mitchie Noble 2nd, Nicky Martin 3rd. In the AMs, we've got David Lawler in 1st place, Andrew Martin in 2nd, and Dean Sikovic in 3rd. In the top step, we saw him cross the line in his beautiful magenta chrome car. Tom Donahue crosses it for 1st place, Dougie Gowan 2nd, David Gallo 3rd. It's good to see Gallo at the pointy end as well, mate. He hasn't been up there this time for this season much at all. Here they are, the podium finishers. In 1st place on the top step in the middle screen is Mr. Tom Donahue, privateer. In the 2nd place, Dougie Gowan from the SLM Motorsport team. And in 3rd place from the Carling Motorsport team, Davey Gallo. What a cracking bit of effort there. Dougie Gowans, former champion of this series. Davey Gallo, former champion of this series. Tom Donahue, a champion on his way to win this series with some critical points tonight at the halfway mark of round 5.
And our results are coming up on the screen for you right now. Presented
Here
by
we go, ladies and
MOZA
gents.
Racing, my friend.
Yes, Tom Donahue in the top step. Dougie Gowans second. Dave Gallo third. Donahue is up 14 positions from his... That's not right. What's that, 14 positions? I don't think that was right. But anyway, Donahue's led all the way through.
Yeah, he's
and
not
Brad Buchanan has got pole position for the reverse top 15. That's going to be a very, very interesting one there, mate. Once they change that around, we've got, I think it's Brad Buchanan up the front with Andrew Martin for the front row. David Lawler and Callum Rosenator on the second row. Sheafy and Davis third row. This is going to be very, very interesting. Here's the top 10. Tom Donahue from Privateers. Dougie Gowans from SLM Motorsport. Davey Gallo from Carly Motorsports. Jason Depp in 4th place from the SLM Academy. Darren Fahey from DFR. Mitchie Noble from Sim Brotherhood in 6th. Daniel Bird from Carling Motorsports 7th. Nicky Martin, get a grip with the dirty Mountain Tyres. And Tommy Sonny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team in 9th. And Jamie Davis, Project 36 in 10th. Tyler Sheaf from SLM Academy is in 11th. Callum Rosenator, SLM Academy in 12th. Dayton Lawler, Project 36 13th. Andrew Martin, get a grip on 14th. And Brad Buchanan in 15th. That's your reverse top 10. Dean Sigmund from Team SLW Motorsport just missed the reverse top 15. Wakefield in 17. Schmellenberg 18th. Jared Gilbert in 19. Greggy Cook after his incident with his teammate in 20th place. Jackson Dole on his debut for the season after being away and a bit of misfortune there with his own teammate. Mate, this is going to be an absolute cracker. There's going to be some mind games, people doing different tactics and different things out there, tyre management, fuel management. But there'll be also a group of guys out there who will just sprint it all the way to the end.
No caution as well, too, here in España. So far for the first race, as we go through the other 21st to 28th, and there's still more drivers after that as well, too, my friend, Mr. Steve. And as you can see, the rest of the field going through there as well at the moment there. So interesting. Yeah, I was Steve, because I'm always working behind the scenes. I was just actually like sending a few messages to the creator of some of the software there to see if we can fix the Tom not gaining 14 positions, because he didn't in this race. He only gained 1. And why the fastest lap says Nan, I believe, says he can't pull the results correctly. But I think he did get the fastest lap, but I'm not quite sure what the time was.
Sure he did. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. It wasn't close enough to the fastest lap outright. It was still in the very low 9s, but a very respectable lap. Who was third? Third was David Gallo. That's it.
Yep.
Just writing down my
Here's the
details
calendar, my
here.
friend. So we've done Adelaide. That was a crack of a race. Yeah. The reverse 15 currently at the moment for the Circuito de Jerez. Jerez, I think it is. And, of course, we go over to the United States of America at the WeatherTech Raceway at Laguna Seca, back to Australia, down in Phillip Island, back to the United States again for the Barber Motorsports Park, and then over to Japan for the Suzuka International Racing Course for the final race of the season, a 1-hour enduro there.
Yeah, it's going to be special. It's definitely going to be special. The rest of these races are looking amazing, and this track always is a great bit of fun out there. But I'm looking forward to WeatherTech, mate. I really am looking for the weather.
Three sprints too. 3 sprints.
Yeah, super sprint round. That's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a tough race, but a fun race, and we've seen some amazing accidents at that one. But tonight the boys are all very well behaved out there, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And that'll be the first super sprint of the season as well, till we go over to the Barber Motorsports in round 8. So that'll be your dress rehearsal per se there, Steve. How they're going to behave themselves when it comes to that. You know, I mean, it's sold out performance there on Broadway, so you know you want to make sure you do the best. Let's see how they're going to go now in that reverse top 15 on a 40-lap race. And on top of it, mate, they're going to have to take a pit stop at this point. I don't think they can run all the way to the end, right? Unless maybe a caution car in there, maybe grab Stephanie and get her out there on the track for a few laps. Or Josh, whoever's driving it, or Greg.
Yeah, we saw that early one a couple of rounds ago that really threw a spanner in the works.
Yes.
With the way they all went to the end. So, something like that we can only hope for, just to see what happens. Looks like Daniel Byrne and David Gallo, the teammates, are out there at the moment on track.
Yeah. They're just
Probably
putting
doing a bit of a setup, final bit of setup changes. They're a very, very smart operator.
No Geordie Slater tonight, my friend. So it's second in the championship.
He did say he was going away this week, didn't he?
Right, yeah, I think he did too.
I think he said he was is he in Singapore or something like that? I can't remember. He did say he was going somewhere.
Maybe, yeah. Must love the humidity.
Yeah, must love the humidity.
I don't know if you've ever been in Singapore, mate, but I've been in humid countries before. Close to the equator. Whoa, you're sweating.
Amazing.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
if you want to go see a really good Grand Prix, go to the Singapore Grand Prix.
Yeah.
That is amazing. A lot of fun.
We have.
I was there for all my.
Oh, you went to the
50th
Singapore
birthday.
GP? Oh, love
Yes, and I was there right where the two Ferraris met each other and are stacked in front of the media wall. I was sitting right in front of the media outlets. I could see straight down the pit stop and everything. They all crashed right in front of me. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. But anyway, ladies and gents, here's the exciting bit, the juicy bit. There's going to be a little bit of code brown here because Andrew Martin and Brad Buchanan are front row for the feature race. Brad Lawler and Callum Rosenader in the second row. In the third row, Tyler Sheep and Jamie Davis. A nice position there for Mr. Davis. In the fourth row, Thomas Sonny Cena and Nicky Martin going for it. Oh, they're ready to go.
Yeah,
David Byrne and Mitchy Nobles. We're going to fly through this, ladies and gentlemen. We are green as they take off down the straight, already switching around everywhere. Andrew Martin, Brad Buchanan feeling the pressure there. David Lawler is already on there. Callum Rosenader, Tyler Sheep, Jamie Davis. We've seen a couple of drivers drop down a couple of paces. Somebody's seen Thomas Sonny Cena, but as they're coming through the front there, we've got Martin, Buchanan, Lawler. Tyler Sheep is made up a place already, but Andrew Martin crack a bit of movement there. Daniel Byrne up 2 places in the seventh already. Too wide across the third corner. Looks like he's going to let him tuck back in. They are slowly making their way around each other and giving each other space. Everyone is taking it super cool coming through the first few corners side by side here. Mitchy Noble, he's having a look there. Oh, is he got? Yep. He's taken it out wide and kept it out wide for the SLM driver on the inside line. Too wide there.
Jared Gilbert's gone around
a few rows back.
somewhere. I think
someone had gone round.
Yeah.
023, I think the call was, but they are still coming through thick and thin. Still a few boys trying to make some early passes while people are struggling with cold tyres. As you just saw then, one of the boys there, Sam Kinazinos, having a go at Dean on the bottom screen. Didn't quite make it round, but they keep going and they're fighting through.
Teammate
Too
battle.
wide there, 2 project cars all under brakes. Davis gets in there under.
Yeah. Oh, spinner. It's Mitch around.
No.
Mitchy's around. Mitch Noble.
Oh, he's around. Oh, he's just been missed by 2 of the cars. He's done the right thing and held his brakes, Mitchy Noble. He's learnt that in the last few seasons. And the guys went around him nicely. Andy Martin is leading Brad Buchanan. Jamie Davis has got himself in the third place. He's leading his team boss, David Lawler, in second place. Oh, one of the team bosses.
Sam's
Dean
around.
is faster than
And
Steve.
Dean.
Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Yeah, Dean's off and Sam's around somewhere at the moment. Big battle up the front there. Dean is faster than Steve. Well, not at the moment there, Steve.
I think they got tangled up. Him and Sam got tangled up in the back there. Didn't quite see it, but I just did hear Dean apologise.
Oh, Jamie Davis up in the P2. Maybe put pressure on the leader. He just got past Brady Buchanan.
He's gone past Buchanan.
Yeah.
From the Zap Nos racing team, and he has got his nose already pointing at Andrew Martin. He's got the inside line. What a great, clean move he's done there. He made him look like he was standing still. That was amazing. He got 2/10 out of that corner and the fastest. Yeah, 2/10 out of that corner, and Andrew Martin's last lap was a 1:38.282, the fastest lap. Having a look down the back there as well, Jason Deb's having a go at Dunny Seema. I did see him fly out and change places. Also, Rosenader is having a go at Lawler. Lawler's having a look on the inside. He's taking a cute angle, and there he is. Rosenader's got a faster line coming through there. He's going to catch him down here. He's got a bit of a toe. Straight away, he's 1.19. He's having a look. He's broken and trying to get out wide. I'm not sure if that's the right way to go. Under brakes, is he going to be able to make it stick?
Nope.
Oh, Lawler's got the fastest line through, and I think Rosenade made it just a bit too hard for himself, the acute angle coming through that corner. But he's there and thereabouts. Donohue's still fighting his way through. You can see him just passing the boys through. He's got Dave Gallo he's just got in front of, taking a nice bit of work there, and he's doing a great job coming through the back. Greggy Cook up 7 places. Timothy Schmellenberg up 9 places. Jason Depp up 5. So the boys are fighting their way through already.
Keep it on the track there, Callum. Keep it on the track there. Behind him at the moment, you got Depp and Tommy going for it too for nails between them. I'll tell you what, get out that kitty litter. You're going to need to call windscreens of Brian or whatever, isn't it? Like, get those chips removed, because that would be a lot pinging off your helmet too at 100 plus kilometres an hour, my friend. 200 kilometres an hour.
Feeling like NASA out there, wouldn't you?
Wow, yeah. But Project 36 my friend, are being launched to another moon.
They are. He's just got himself a 1:30.364, the fastest lap so far. We want him to get out there and get faster out there. He's got to be in clean air. We know it's a long run too, so he's got to be thinking about fuel saving, tyre saving. And have a look at this batter at the moment. Yeah. Lawler has got Callum Rosenator all over him. Rosenator under brakes. Is he going to be able to hold it, not rotate it? He's done a great job there. Whoa, not a high percentage move, but he made it work. And straight away behind him, Lawler is all over the back of him, and they are going for it, because here comes...
Lawler's coming back, but on the outside, he got the racing line. He'll have to lift off and be careful.
On the inside line. Oh, he's taken a nice bit of a turn there. He's made it safe. Is he going to hold him under brakes? He's side by side, tyre by tyre, wall by wall. He's got it done. Great bit of work there by Jason Depp. Yeah. This lad is getting better every week.
And how's Dazza, man? Fastest man on the racetrack. Up 4 positions in P7. He's approaching the scene of the crime right now. How's Dazza going to navigate through this situation there? David up the road there. Jason just got past.
His exit speed.
Yes, sir.
What an exit speed over David Lawler there. His exit speed was spectacular. Under brakes, he's got it done. The grandpa, Darren Fahey, the big maths fan, is doing a cracking job out there.
I remember I used to have to take a horse and cart. And he's driving like... He's driving like the car's full of horsepower.
Look at this. Tom Donohue is watching him in front of him at the moment. He's got Daniel Byrne and Greg Cook going 2 by 2. I think he's waiting to see who's going to do what.
David
Why's going to go in underneath it.
It's going to allow Tommy through.
Of it.
Yeah.
That is a great little scrap coming through.
Yeah. A little mistake there from Davey in the Project 36 there. Drops him back 5 positions at the moment under massive pressure from Timmy Schmellenberg. Side by side. Schmellenberg last late breakers as well. Will he make it stick and not go too wide? Yes, he will. Now, all of a sudden, David's under pressure from Tyler. Dougie Gowans, Greg Cook, his teammate, Daniel Byrne, and, of course, our Heat 1 winner, Tommy, the championship leader.
4th to 16th, mate. 4th to 16th.
Wow.
It is just...
Contact!
With his team.
Tom's up in the air.
That is gone. That was Daniel Byrne, I think. And I think Tom Donohue just missed it. Look, they're still going.
Yeah.
Nicky Martin and Daniel Byrne, they had the initial contact. They've gone off track. They've come back and met together again. And there was more contact going through again. We'll have to have a look at that at some point. Yeah. That was not good at all.
Yeah, we've got to go back to live pictures. No, this is live because Callum's now on and Andrew Martin. We're going to keep an eye on this one. We'll go back to the replays when we get a chance,
Look at this straight away. Oh, there comes Donohue. Darren Fahey is following him through as well. You've got Callum Rosenator in front there. Jason Depp, Darren Fahey coming through. The leader of
what happened to Jamie? Jamie Davis is gone. He's
P10. I don't know what happened to him.
Jamie's gone off track somewhere and thrown away the lead and all this carnage.
Have a look at that. Donohue is down in 14th at the moment too, so he's finding it hard to get through too. He's playing it safe. Greggy Cook's got a meatball. He's still out there at the moment, Daniel Byrne. But I tell you what, there's some ballsy moves being made. I tell you what, the boys are not holding back. You can see them coming through. Thomas Sonny Cena is having a look at the moment there with Timothy Schmellenberg in front of him.
3 wide. Don't do it, gentlemen. I knew that was going to happen. Davy's around. Davy's around.
I think Lawler was the third wheel in that partnership there, and I'm not sure if there was much they could have done.
3 into 1 ain't going to work, my friend. In almost any road course I've seen on the planet.
Not unless you've limbered up and stretched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too early. A little too early. You know, we're only give or take, barely 10 minutes into a 40-minute race and battling three wide for a position. It's just too early. Just
Let's see
too
if we can
soon.
find out what happened to Jamie Davis, mate.
Jason Depp up at a P2, maybe. There's Callum Rosenator and Dazza, one of the quickest drivers at the moment, slicing and dicing his way through the field too. So
yeah, Darren Fahey, Rosenator.
Yep.
There's only 2 tenths between them. Have a look at this. Oh, my goodness, that is very, very close. You've got Darren Fahey, Thomas Sonny Cena, Callum. That's, Jason Depp. We're on board now with Darren Fahey. He's got in front of him Callum Rosenator and Jason Depp. Depp is in second place. He's got 1.4 seconds off Bradley Buchanan, who is absolutely driving an absolute perler and made this race his own up the front.
Callum's gone off track somewhere, mate. If you want to keep an eye on that one, the 28 machine. Somewhere he went completely off track, but a lot of action to show. Andrew Martin, Dougie Gowan's here, Tyler Sheaf. This is the battle for sheep stations, actually, back in 9th and 10th.
Right through there.
Yep, I'm going to go up to Callum Rosenator
Space given.
and Dazza. Oh, they're still battling. We need to tell these drivers to choreograph their overtakes at the right time so we can capture all the action there. See?
They are going 2 and 3 wide. It's like Donahue is sitting behind Tyler Sheaf and David Gallo at the moment, and this group
There's
of
contact.
guys in front
There's
of him.
contact, as you can see. Davies around.
He's rotated. Gallo's gone round. Gallo's gone round. We just spoke about this pack and how they've been driving beautifully around each other, and it looks like it's not a Carling's Motorsport night tonight, mate. That is unfortunate. He is being nobbled there, but here he comes through. Darren Fahey has got himself up
quick.
the pointy head now.
He's quick. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't take this race victory away and catch up Buchanan and soon enough, because he's up 9. He's been setting some damn quick times. Now he's got clear air. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see a purple next to his name in the next lap or 2.
Have a look at the top 6 cars, all Pro-Ams.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. I'll show
all
that.
Pro-Ams.
I'll show that group tower.
There's been mischief there with the, apart from Darren Fahey, I should say, who's sitting in second place, but there's some mischief been there with the pros. They have gone everywhere. Davis is trying to make his way back as he passes Thomas Sonny Cena, or is that Tyler? No,
that's
Thomas
Tommy.
Sonny
That's
Cena.
Tommy. I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't know what loaded brake pedal he has on that racing rig of Jamie Davis, but he slaps that brake pedal, and that car somehow stops.
We've got a rotator. Yeah. Davey Gallo's gone in the pits, but as he was going in the pits, there's someone else rotated their car around on the pit entrance as well. I'm not sure who that was, but Gallo is in there at the moment. He's got his car fixed and he's out. We are at the 11-minute mark, so there's 30 minutes to go. He might be just right all the way to the end from here. It might be this early pit for him. Might be just a bit of a saving grace there, undercutting a few drivers.
That's what it's all about. Let's see if Jamie Davis, the man that's got to get through there. Smellenberg up the road there, 13 positions gain. Jamie says, if gap car, shoves it in there for the Project 36 there, side by side right now with Smellenberg on the inside there. That's P5 and P6 at the moment, and they're going to be fighting tooth and nail. But Smellenberg shuts the door on Jamie Davis and says, Project 34, 35 actually, because we're going to change the lead. Daz is off.
Oh no,
Daz is off.
Fahey and Buchanan are off.
Yes.
Oh no.
The two leaders of this race.
Darren Fahey was leading this beautifully. Fahey has called that in, and he said moving under brakes.
Wow.
That's cost him a load of positions. He is gone from second place all the way down the
It's leaders made a mistake. That's it. Leaders made a mistake. So Buchanan went all wiggly-giggly, and because I didn't think that because Dazza wasn't close enough at that point, I would imagine.
I didn't quite see. I could see that from the side angle there.
Yeah, no. Buchanan made
Looks
a mistake
like
on the
exit.
Yeah. You watch this. He goes wiggly-giggly out of the corner, right? Bang.
Oh, no. He's...
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Daz has approached at a lightning speed.
That's unfortunate. I've got to... You know what? Darren Fahey should know better, man. That guy was out of control.
Smellenberg's off. Smellenberg's off.
Smellenberg's off then. If I was Darren Fahey, I would have backed off then, but I think it happened just a bit too quick for him.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. As a racing incident,
it's out of the corner,
man.
Isn't it? I mean, Daz is putting a pedal to the metal because he's trying to catch a leader, and then, it approaches him too quickly, and of course it's a collision.
Have a look at Jamie Davis. He is all the way back up the pointy end again after all that. And look who's leading the pack by a whole minute 17. Jason Depp up 11 places. Davis has got himself back up in the second, where he was in first after the first few laps and went all the way down to about 10th. And he's worked his way through the field. But Callum Rosenator and Ducky Gowlands are having a great little stoush here on the bottom screen. Top screen. You've got different angles there at the moment, so you can see these boys fighting it through. Very, very close. Fahey's got a lot of work to do now to get back up to the pointy end. But the biggest mover at the moment is now Sam Kutakazinos. It was Darren Fahey.
I'm just wondering it's going to matter of time, I think. Jason's still putting in some good competitive laps. A personal best from him, 129.7. But they are chipping into his lead at the moment. But he shouldn't be too concerned because he is leading the Pro-Ams, and that's all he needs to do. But, of course, at the end of the day, he wants to prove that he is one of the top dogs when it comes to racing, and he certainly has been of previous form. In fact, if you start winning too much there, Jason, they will promote you up into the Pro class if you keep driving the way you are, aren't you? But Dougie now putting some pressure on Rosenator, because Dougie wants to get up there and battle it out with Jamie Davis, I'd imagine, and then eventually try to take it to Jason for the lead. Look at this. Where's Dougie? 3 wide. No problems.
Oh, he's backed off to keep it safe.
Brave.
It got a little bit messy there. A little bit messy because Dougie Gowans and Jamie Davis. Jamie Davis wasn't sure who was going to be able to keep it safe there the way it was going.
Here he comes.
Callum Rosenator got in there but pulled out just in time. I'll tell you what, these boys need to get a wriggle on. They need to get in front of Jason Depp because Tom Donahue is on the march.
Yep, there is Tom at the moment, as you said. He's in P6 at the moment. There's all the kitty litter kicked over there. Dougie's been around a while. He knows how to do it. Jamie Davis under a bit of pressure right now from the top dog. In fact, Jamie Davis is showing that little meatball flag. However, I think that's a little bit of a software thing because he's heading the pit road. And Callum. So,
well,
pit stops.
Rosenator must have sped into the pit then because he got himself a black flag.
Yes, that's very possible. Actually, both of them are getting down there pretty bloody quickly, mate. So, you know.
Yeah, so that could be very interesting. We'll see how they go. We saw who was the early pit that we looked at before. That was Davey Gallo, who is down in 14th place. He's the first of the pitters. We thought he might get a bit of a undercut. I'll go to him to see where he comes out and where these boys come out over the top of him.
Yeah. I'm going to go back and have a look at what happened to Jamie Davis, actually, when he lost this lead of this race he had at one point. So here's the race leader. Just lost it on the exit, hasn't he? Put the power down, kept it out of the fence. That's the reason why Jamie Davis is still in this race. But that's the incident between him. And then going back to that incident with Tom Donahue earlier, this is where you're going to see somebody going skyborne in a minute when they come together. There it is. So bang, Tom gets the car all over him. Not sure who the car was specifically there, but thank God for
with him there. Look, Martin and him are both walked together. They were both tangled together. Oh my God!
Thank God for racing halos, my friend, because that could have been a nightmare.
Yeah, that was tough. But Tom Donahue's just set the fastest lap for 129.098. The pit stop there by Davey Gallo was not a bad thing at all. He is outright sitting in third. He's got himself behind Jamie Davis, Greg Cook, and David Gallo. So his positioning there is pretty good as they come through. He's just going to keep following Greg Cook and Davey and Jamie Davis there, and he can get some critical points. Look at this. They're just tangled together.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's not on Mickey Martin. That's that first bit of contact.
It's not too bad at the end of the day. That's the reason why you still see those drivers out on the track. Here's Tom now. Speaking of, the man that had to have a car literally roll on top of him earlier is now battling for P3.
Yep, he's going for it. He's got Sonny Cena in there. And the smart driver behind him is Tyler Sheaf. If I was Tyler Sheaf, I would just be sitting behind Donahue all the way. Oh, look at that. Beautiful bit of work there. He's got a slingshot coming through. Is he going to be able to get him on the outside, the faster line? Is he going to be able to hold it through? He's done a cracking job. He's going to get the inside line coming out of that corner, but Sonny Cena is not going to give it up very, very quickly. But Donahue's got the inside line again. He'll just shift across nicely and take the lead from him. Great bit of work there by Donahue and great bit of fighting there from Sonny Cena, giving a lot of respect and a lot of room to each other. Tyler Sheaf, his teammate, is behind him now. Hopefully they don't take each other out as they come through. Dougie Gowans just set the fastest lap for 129.049.
That's what I'm thinking. Jason might have to be worried. But Jason would have loved that battling that they were doing because it actually brought him some time. It was almost under a second before, but that fighting allowed him to have a 2-second gap at the moment. And he could kind of control this race to see how he's going to go for pit stop strategies at this point, which he should be thinking about, because now if his engineers let him know that Dougie just set a personal best and the fastest lap, now he's clear. No doubt there, Dougie's going to be up the road there trying to chase down Jason. So Jason, at this point, might be thinking strategy.
Donohue's just got the rear end really loose and nearly got cleaned up by Thomasani Cena. He's managed to get away. I think Thomasani Cena had a code brown then and just backed it off completely, which was lucky because that could have gone south very, very quickly then. Whew.
Oh,
very lucky.
Kickstart my heart. Wow. Dougie's at the fastest lap as well too. 2 seconds is the gap there between Jason Deb for the SLM Academy and then the SLM Motorsports. By the way, what is the difference between the SLM? Is it like a junior and senior team or something?
Correct, yeah. It's like your V-carb and your Red Bull.
Right. But they're still SLM, so somewhere along the line there has to be...
Yep.
Is that kind of like, Racing Bulls and Red Bull kind of thing?
That's what V-carb is, yes, mate.
Yep, yeah, V-carb, yeah, of course. Hey, this isn't as it started yet, all right? I mean, at least they're not 4 seconds a lap slower, are they, at the moment?
It is true. I'm looking forward to every minute of this coming up. It's coming up in a few weeks' time, so the first round is.
Are you going to head to Melbourne and watch that one, mate, or are you?
Mate,
here comes Mitch Noble. It's too expensive these days.
Having a great look there on Tyler Chief. Oh no, he's
Sam
gone
comes in.
Sam
comes in.
Made it easy for him. Made it a lot safer.
When does Jason come in, mate? I mean, the race leader, because although he's still maintaining a great pace with Dougie.
We're at the halfway mark now, mate. So he's probably still got another 5 minutes left in him. At least another 2 or 3 laps. He doesn't have to come in. He's probably the 25-minute mark, somewhere around there would be the longest you'd push it.
Right.
So we'll see what he does. He's doing well at the moment. He's got a 4-second lead on Donahue. More. 7-second lead on Donahue. Donahue's 4.5 off Dougie Gowans. So hopefully he's doing a bit of fuel saving out the front there as well.
Yeah, he could. I would make sure you keep at least a 1 second gap, because once you get under that 1 second gap, the car gets that slipstream behind you and you're basically like a sitting target, right? So he's got it. Just if you keep that, he's got that 2 second gap at the moment. That's fine. But if you drop off a little bit, okay, that means you might be coasting a little bit, saving a bit of fuel. Be an interesting strategy that's going on at the moment. This is the first time in this race, my friend, halfway through, we've actually got a breather.
No,
just the first time that we've had a car barely under a second. There's one little battle between Tyler Sheaf and Mitch Noble. That's the closest battle on track. That's going to be pretty approaching quickly as well, because Mitch Noble's putting some pressure there on Tyler Sheaf as Mitch Noble's doing Mitch Noble things. If he wins the race, we'll call him Sir Mitch Noble from now on for the rest of the season. Yep. But Mitch, you got to win the race first, mate, to be knighted.
I'm sure he'd be looking forward to me knighting him. I guess we're at that time of the race where things are gapping out. Everyone's starting to think about their pit stops. Mitchy Noble's having a look now on the inside, not quite enough there to make an impact on it, but he has got the pressure on Tyler Sheaf. Tyler Sheaf knows he's behind there. Maybe he's going to get a little bit of the wobbles, I don't know. But Mitchy Noble is he's quite a fast driver at the moment. He's got himself in a good place.
He's got to set it here. Lifts off a little bit.
No.
Yep.
So Mitchy Noble.
There it is, a mistake. There's a mistake. Tyler Sheaf, just a little one. That's all you need, of course. Now the slipstream. Mitch Noble's got to go for it. Has to. Can't lift off now.
Yeah, Gowans is off track as well. Gowans is off track.
Oh, Dougie.
Not sure what's happened to him. He's lost.
Should be up the road. There he is. There's Dougie.
There.
They're going to pass him big time, mate. Yep.
Yeah,
I think
he's lost a lot of places in there. The exit out of that corner by Tyler Sheaf was not that special, and Mitchy Noble, he was already about 8/10 faster per lap.
This is what happened to Grandpa Gowans, mate. This is what happened to old Gramps.
Gowans on his own.
Yep, lost it. There's no kitty litter out there, so Jason's in for the pit stop, so our race leader's in. I figured at some point he's going to head in, mate, because Dougie was catching him.
Now, our first pitter in was actually Jamie Davis.
And Dougie's in
too. Donahue, Jason Depp is in the pits. You can see him there now. Let's see where Jamie Davis comes out, because he was in second place when he went through. Has he got himself some extra positions up, or has he fallen behind? Because he's got a fair few people behind him as well.
Yeah, but he'll jump.
Darren Payne's moving up now unofficially in the fourth.
Yeah, I'd imagine Jamie will be jumping to P4, P5 at this point, but there's still 4 drivers out there to get the pit, which is the top 4 drivers. They will have to come down at some point. Jamie Davis does get Jason Depp. Jason Depp comes out of pit road. He gets him. Gets him.
Nice. Look at that. You've got him just in front. So the great little bit of undercut there by Davis. The question is, Davis went in at lap 10.
Yeah.
So we're looking at about the 13, 14 minute mark, somewhere around
undercut
there.
paid off big time there. Let's see.
Yeah, so he's got himself 25 minutes of running time, which is right on the cusp of it, I think. I think he'll be fine to get to the end.
Yeah.
But his tyres aren't going to be as fresh as Jason Depp's.
So what would you do right now? If you're Tom, Mitch Noble, Tyler Schiff and Dazza, you got to be responding to this, don't you? You just noticed that Jamie's, by boxing 5 laps earlier, has taken the lead, the net lead of this race. So what are you going to do out here if you're Tom and Mitch? You've got to respond to this. You've got to come in. He is coming in.
Here comes Donahue.
He has to come in, right?
I'll go with Donahue at the moment.
Yeah.
He's going
Oh, who's upside down? The exit of the pit lane. I think that's Jared Gilbert. That's a car upside down at the exit of the pit lane. That's a very dangerous spot, mate.
Project 36. What's he
That
done?
might be a caution car. He can't do anything about that.
Can you imagine if that's... He's requested a tow. That could be a safety car.
It
These
has
boys
to
in
be.
the pit, they can come out in a free pit stop here.
Yeah, look
This
at it,
could be
mate.
critical.
There's nowhere for him
This
to...
could be critical. They've got to get out now. They've got to get out now before Jamie Davis comes around. Jamie Davis is coming around the corner now.
Have a look at the replay
He's
here.
got him
So.
top of the second place. Donahue has just come out in front
Oh,
of him.
no!
Did you see that?
There's a car that had
he's rotated
turned.
round. Oh,
Who was
that's
that?
how it's happened.
That's David.
Teammates.
David's... Oh, he's blocked the pit
Teammates.
lane too.
Who's the car rolling back?
David Lawler has
Oh no!
and David moved under. He shouldn't have moved. He's had a spin and he moved backwards and he's taken his teammate out. Let's have a look at this. So David's made a mistake, I think, into the final corner. You watch this. He's going to probably exit and spin. Okay, there it is.
Safety car's called. Safety car's
Yeah,
called.
it had to be. Now watch this. He moved.
Oh,
If he
no.
stayed still, he wouldn't have
been
taken
right.
his teammate out. Oh no.
That is just inexperience in our league at the moment.
Yeah.
But the safety car's been called. All right, so the safety car is out. Tom Donahue, Jamie Davis, Jason Depp all went through the pits. So it pretty much happened. Where the safety car would have come out a lap earlier, it would have been a different story.
Oh yeah.
But it just happened to come out so that they all are in the actual orders and everyone is pitted. So now it's going to be a race to the very end. All those that went really early, they've got nothing to worry about because they're going to get a few laps of slow pace coming under the safety car. But Donahue, Jamie Davis, Jason Depp,
Greg Cook comes in.
great bit of driving. Look
Greg
at that.
Cook comes in. So a few drivers are coming in. Now, they did take a pit stop before. So this is the second pit stop there, Steve. I'm wondering why they're taking it now. Just a top up to make it... They're not sure they're going to make it to the end? Or some fresh boots?
Make it in.
Right.
It'd have to be a fuel thing because Greg Cook was thereabouts.
Nick Martin comes in as well.
He went in at the same time as Jamie did.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not quite sure. Is this... They're not confident they're going to make it to the end, so they figure, you know what, I'll have a full tank and I can attack and I don't have to risk having to lift off at some point to save some fuel. That could be a great strategy call. We'll find out, obviously, at the end of this race, as we're just over the halfway point.
They've pitted now on lap 15, so
Yeah.
he's got the same amount of fuel, Greg Cook, as everyone in front of him. Everyone in front of him, apart from David Gallo. The only one that was on his strategy is David Gallo, and Gallo was at lap 7,
Yes,
and
sir.
we said he'd be right on the cusp of making it, and Jamie Davis was at lap 10.
There it
Ooh,
is.
look at that.
So David's had 10 laps since his last pit stop there. You see Jamie Davis has done 7. Looking good for Tom because he's fresh out there with just one lap there. Mitch Noble doing a great job there. Well, Dougie Gowan's there. Tyler Schiff, as you can see for the rest of them. Repairs, I don't think it's repairs. I think the estimation software is a little wrong on that one, but my apologies. However, good old Steph. She gets out there and gets the pace car all warmed up there for the Mercedes.
For the Warren and Brown Tools, doing a cracking job out there, Stephanie.
So, what do you reckon it is for 2 tyres and stuff like that? I reckon it's probably about 9 seconds. I'll try to adjust.
Yeah, I
all
don't think
that.
anyone would have been taking tyres.
Yeah. So,
Right, they're going to do a few waiver rounds.
I think you're right on that one, my friend. So, we'll just adjust a few things there to fix everything. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you do, if you are having fun as much as what Steve and I am, we make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying this race, because it's been a cracker. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Support all our fantastic sponsors here at the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championship on SRW TV with the boss man in the booth with me.
The Boss Man. It's like Mr. Boss Hog.
It's Boss Hog. Yep, that's right. First caution, actually, of both races. We didn't have one during the heat. We now have one. That was quite crazy, isn't it? So I think David's probably going to understand.
Track, though.
Lost it,
and lots of runoff as well. I think that if it was going to happen anywhere, it would have had to be on the main straight, and it was right in the beginning of the main straight.
Yeah, this is what caused the collision. He's lost on the exit, right? But then he moves, right?
Yeah,
and then bang, takes the teammate
straight
out.
on his teammate.
Yeah, who goes upside down, which was.
Did he get a penalty in here as well for
Jared Gilbert?
Entrance?
Yeah, what's for Jared Gilbert? Jared's. I mean, too. If they're on the horn as well, too, in the team chat, they'll be like, "I've spun." And it does have enough time. Jack Gilbert's going to come to the centre crime right now. He's going to there he is. Bang.
Oh, yeah, I can see him spinning.
Wow.
But I can't see anymore because
breaks the camera.
I'm unconscious and I'm concussed.
Breaks the camera, mate. I literally, it breaks the SDK as well, too, when they go on the lid.
It does break the SDK.
I can't believe
I was about to say, what are you doing on board with me?
Oh, no, I did it. I broke it.
Yeah, because just for your information, people, that when you go in a car cockpit move and you watch the car go over on its roof, in the Super Formula Lights programming, it jams the SDK.
It jams it, I know. Actually, that reminds me, I have to send a code message to the owner and let him know.
There's a bug in the system and it just jams the SDK. And now Mr. Biggles is going to have to reboot it somehow.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out that one. But you got the picture-in-picture?
We've got the picture-in-picture at the moment. We've got Tom Donahue leading there. We've done the waiver rounds. Everyone is warming their little tyres up now and getting ready for some action. And we haven't got a lot of time left either now. We've got 9 minutes to go. So it's going to be a flat-out sprint. The question's going to be, is Jamie Davis going to be able to hold on to Tom Donahue? Is Jason Depp going to get involved? We've seen some amazing pace out of Jason Depp over the course of this season already, and he has kept up with the boys at the pointy hen before. Thomas Sonny Cena can do it. David Gallo can definitely do it. Mitchy Noble's got the pace. This has brought Dougie Gowans back into the race as well. So interesting to see. Tommy Donahue is up 14 places to take this position at the moment.
Wow.
And Sam Kudazinos up 14 as well. And the next biggest traveller is Callum Hodgkinson up at 11 places. Oops, safety car is in pit lane. Yep. We are about to go.
I've broken everything. I'm trying to fix it, my friend. Working frantically behind the scenes here, but
that's all right. If you want, you can put my screen on the main screen.
Oh, I can't at the moment, my friend. So we'll see how it pans out for that one.
But here we go, ladies and gents. They're coming round the last corner, and Donahue is holding them. No one can pass anyone until they pass the control line. The control line being the start-finish line right there. Mr. Donahue has put the foot down. They've all gone nicely straight away. Gone straight out wide and taken it as fast as he can from apex to apex. Jamie Davis is following him through, and Jason Depp is making sure he sticks to the back of these boys straight away. Depp actually went a real bit wide there and opened up the gap for himself. And then Thomas Sonny Cena is on the back of him now, putting the pressure as the main camera comes back. And we are back to the funky magic that we love. The rest of the field is still going a little bit crazy side by side. It's a sprint race all the way through. A little bit of dust there from Jason Depp. Depp's got pressure from Thomas Sonny Cena coming down the back straight. And they're coming through, having a look. Dougie Gowans is having a bit of a look there as well. Sorry, that is Davey Gallo having a bit of a look. Oh, there's contact and rotating round. It looks like Gallo and Mitch Noble had a bit of contact between the two. I'm not sure who was at fault, but they were coming through at an apex trying to join each other. We'll have a look at it as we go through. We are down to the last 7 minutes.
Off. Jason's off.
There is, oh no, that is Jason Depp. Oh
huge.
No, look at that. We've got rotation there from Sonny Cook.
Jamie Davis.
Chris Cook's gone round. Thomas Callum Rosenator's off.
Sam's off.
Rosenator got hurt. Wow, that was a bit of pillaging going on there at the moment. I'm not sure if someone's just gone through that kitty litter maybe and rotated around. But at the moment, Schmellenberg's having a look on the outside of Callum Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson's tucked back in. We've got a heap of meatballs there. Depp, Gallo, Rosenator, Noble, all
chucking it in, mate, late in this race, yeah.
3-7.
Wow.
2-3-7. 30-point penalty.
Wow.
Jared Gilbert for an incident at lap, whatever that was.
How's Dino, mate? He's up in a P10. Chris Tomlin is in P8 for the AMs. So
yes, Dean's got a few gaps there. He's probably fighting for a win. You see, we saw him have a win a few weeks ago, so
yeah.
Interesting to see how he goes. Donahue is already pulled away 3 seconds on these boys. Dougie Gowers just fell off him. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
What happened to Jamie Davis?
Jamie Davis, didn't you see on the? I had a little bit. It was on the live pictures. Jamie Davis was involved in that big wreck there with Tyler Sheaf, one of the big ones.
With Tyler Sheaf.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So this is what happened there. So there's Jamie Davis has gone off. I'd have to probably rewind that one back and look because that I will rewind it. I don't like to rewind too much, but you have a look. He's at a moment by himself. So he's exited the corner here, lost the rear end, goes around, and when he rejoins the track, right?
Look
here,
at this. Beautiful rejoin,
and then that's when another off track, and he loses the rear end, and there's a big pile up.
Oh my God! He got one little tap, so he was lucky, and then Rosenator kept going as well.
It's like two incidents essentially in one corner at the same time.
Yeah. He's dirty tyres as well, so that would have cost him a bit of time. He is down now in
here comes Nick Martin
14th place
with the best
Here we go,
logo,
Nicky
getting
Martin
the grip.
having a look.
Yeah.
Having a look on the LCR car. Is he going to be able to make it stick? Oh, the
Find
LCR
some grip
car's
out there,
wide.
mate.
There's contact coming through. No, the LCR car just went a little bit too wide. Got the shakes over the dirt and straight into him.
Oh,
I don't think you can call much of that in. That's a racing incident. He's just
Wakefield
lost control
as well too in the background there. So here
Yeah.
comes
Who
Dino,
was that?
mate. Dino's up there and Chris Tomlin. This is a battle for the AM class lead.
This is the AM win fighting here as we go through. I might take that onto the lower cam so we can focus on
Dino.
some of the other incidents coming through. Oh, he's got the pass done.
Got it done, mate. Yeah.
Great bit of work there by
Dino
Will
is
Bro.
faster than Steve. That is confirmed on the race control messages in my ear at the moment. Dougie, but putting a big battle there for P2 because he probably realizes the dying stage of this race. If you want to catch Tom, time is now. Battling it with each other will cost them time to Tom, so they've got to get on with it.
4 minutes to go. Here comes Gowans. He's taking a look on the inside. He's going to make it go. They are teammates as well. Thomas Sonny Cena. Thomas has learned a lot from Dougie, and Dougie has taught him a lot, but the master never teaches the apprentice everything. There's a few little tricks you leave up your sleeve as Dougie Gowans takes it down the main straight. Darren Fahey has launched himself back up to fourth place, 7 places up. Cracking bit of work there by Fahey. He's going to get some critical points here. Wakefield's tracking around 11th place with a meatball, so he's going to have to go in soon. You can only do 3 laps of the meatball before Iracing says, sorry, you've got to come in.
They will be done, the master.
Yep, Hodgkinson on Schmellenberg down the bottom as well. I'll switch to that. Great bit of battling going on there too. I've got to move my main screen because my neck is killing me. Have a look at these boys coming through as well.
Yep, that's what you call racing at its finest, mate. Tail to tail.
Down the straight. Oh, Callum lives to fight today. He backs it off, breaks it a little bit earlier, but he's got the momentum coming out of the corner. He lets Schmellenberg know he's there. Schmellenberg is still side by side with him. Hodgkinson on the outside line, Schmellenberg on the inside, going wheel to wheel as they're coming through with a massive pace there. But Callum's got the faster line coming through there. But now it's Schmellenberg's turn with the wider line. Oh, Hodgkinson under brakes, gets the nose in and underneath Schmellenberg. Schmellenberg's on the chase now. Hodgkinson with a great bit of driving.
Keep an eye out for Daniel Byrne.
Daniel Byrne onto this race too. Byrne. Sorry, mate, I was talking all over you then.
You're right.
Byrne is, look at him, he's having a go. Schmellenberg's having a go, nearly. Oh, take it wide, take it
clean. Sit back, relax, he's going to have it, bang!
Oh! He's rotated round. Oh,
that's a dangerous spot. That's a dangerous spot. This car's coming around. Get off there, get off there.
Oh. It's one of those nights where Daniel Byrne just can't win a trick. He was driving beautifully, and the car in front of him is rotated and taking him out again. I think he's going to rip the wheel out of its connector and put it on the tail beside him and call it a night, because he has had so much bad luck tonight.
I swear there'll be a few
pace too.
words like that in the cockpit of a couple of those cars, isn't it, mate? So,
a lot of
meanwhile, Tom Donahue, 5-second gap over Dougie. Now, even though Dougie got clear, Dougie has not got the pace to keep this man honest in this race. And in the dying stages,
pace, but not consistent pace.
Yeah.
Donahue is just next level of consistency, mate. Look at him go. He's got this trophy, the championship, in his grip at the moment, and he is in cruise control. He's like, boys, you want to battle me with this, you better do a lot more practicing.
Exactly. Up quite a few places in the reverse grid on that one. So there he is. So he's got no problems at the road. There's still some close battles at the moment for the final podium position. Because Dazza is up against Tommy.
He's having a look. Look at this. Young fella Donahue against Darren Fahey. This should be the white flag, is it? Can we see Barney up there?
It should be the white flag, because I think the leader
yes, it is.
So
Donahue's on the white flag. Under brakes here. Is Darren Fahey going to be able to take this to get himself on the podium? He's not sitting this yet. Thomas Sonny Cena's rear end's a little bit wiggly there as well. There's a lot of hard braking points coming here as well. So Darren Fahey, being the old fox in this, will be waiting to pounce as soon as he sees Thomas Sonny Cena make a bit of a flirting mistake. Good old Tom Donahue just set the fastest lap in the last lap.
They're catching Dougie too. They're catching Dougie.
Yeah, they are. Yep. 128.75.
They're catching Dougie quite quickly as well. I think Dougie might have a problem there. He's going very, very slow.
Dougie was in lap 15. Maybe he's got a bit of damage there.
He could be.
Have a look at this coming through. Darren Fahey's having a look underneath Sonny Cena. He's got it done nicely.
Yeah.
He's also got the toe from Dougie Gowans now, because he's up close and personal with him. But Greggy Cook's behind them as well. It's a three-way battle. You've got Thomas Sonny Cena, Greg Cook, and Darren Fahey. Fahey's going to chase him down now.
And Greg
He's got himself on the top step, and he's got to chase down Dougie Gowans. 5/10 through there. Looks like he might even catch Gowans here, because
Dougie's
the time is special. He's fast.
Yeah, you keep an eye on that. I'm heading over to the leader. You keep an eye on that battle for us.
Okay, we'll swap. As we go, ladies and gentlemen, the feature race tonight for the MOZA Racing Super Formula Championship. Round 5 is taken out by Tom Donahue, one of the lead conspirators down at FDL, one of the big boys for the teams down there. Takes it beautifully. Coming across the line in second place is Dougie Gowans, hard pressed by Darren Fahey, the two OGs of the league, coming in second and third, followed by the new proteges, Greggy Cook and Thomas Sonny Cena in fourth and fifth. Callum Hodgkinson comes across the line in sixth place. Dean Sinkovich takes the AMS, coming across in front of Chris Tomlin and David Lawler. What a cracker bit of racing out there at the moment. Andrew Martin, David Lawler, all coming across the line, and Jamie Davis trudges across there after some amazing pace. He still makes it up to 10th position. And Donahue has just dominated that. We're going to have to start calling him the Dominator. He has shown a next level of class tonight.
You are the Dominator.
Tom, the Dominator. Yeah. He's definitely not fastest by a massive amount, man, but his consistency around the track tonight was next to nothing. Very patient coming through the pack, avoiding incidents and looking at the big picture, as you'll probably confirm when we interview him later on. But wow, what a bit of work. So tonight's Thomas Sonny Cena took the Pro-Ams, excuse me as I hiccup, and second place for the Pro-Ams with Callum Hodgkinson, third Tyler Sheaf. In the AMs, we've got Dean Sinkovich, Chris Tomlin, David Lawler. But on the top step, the boys at the pinnacle of this series, Tom Donahue, privateer, as he parks it sideways, looking very special, and gives us the blue steel look. He's on the top step. Second will be Dougie Gowans, 7 seconds behind, and Darren Fahey, 8 seconds. That's from the leaders. So there's a little gap between those two boys in second and third. Biggest mover up the field was Callum Hodgkinson, up 18 places. Tom Donahue led 11 laps coming through, and the fastest lap was by Donahue on the second last lap. The penultimate lap was a 1:28.750. Pole position was Brad Buchanan, who was the benefactor of the reverse top 15. As you can see, the top 10 at the moment, all the way through. Greggy Cook, Project 64, Project 36 in 4th place. Thomas Sunny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team in 5th. Callum Hodgkinson from Black OPR in 16th. Sinka team SAW Motorsports in 7th. Chris Tomlin from LCR not too far behind him, only a couple of tenths in 8th place. David Lawler, Project 36, after taking out one of his teammates in 9th place. And Jamie Davis from Project 36 in 10th after undoing a very winnable position there. Mr. Davis unfortunately rotated that car around and ended up finishing 10th. As we go down the rest of the list, we've got Tyler Sheaf in 11th, Nicky Martin 12th, Callum Rosenader 13th, Timothy Schmellenberg in 14th, Daniel Byrne in 15th, Andrew Martin in 16th, Sam Katakazinos in 17th place, Matt Neal 18th, Kevin Wakefield 19th, Jason Depp after his rotation through there in 20th place. As we final few coming through, we have David Gallo in 21st, Mitchie Noble 22nd, Jared Gilbert 23rd, Brad Buchanan 24th, Stephanie McCauley was that safety car driver, and Jackson Dodd didn't complete that race. But I tell you what, the Carling Motorsports boys couldn't have had less amount of luck if they wanted to tonight. That was very unfortunate for them tonight. They got involved in incidents that weren't theirs. But ladies and gentlemen, what a cracker, Biggles!
Yeah, my friend. And we're going to get to speak to those drivers in just a moment as well, too. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. That was a cracker, absolutely. And a big changer towards the end there. So a lot of drivers risking it for the biscuit, my friend, and I hope that biscuit tastes nice because a lot of them, unfortunately, went pointing in the wrong direction.
Keep in mind in a nice coffee, that's for sure. It looks like we've got, who we got? Dean Sinkovich, the Pro-Am winner, so the Am winner tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring into the room my little brother from Team SRW, Dean Sinkovich, fighting it out with good old Chop in the back part of the track. How was it, bro? How was the track out there? How much fun is this circuit?
I didn't have any practice, probably 2 laps, so I was pretty impressed with what I did. So, yeah, that was greasy in some spots, very... locking the brakes here and there, but it was good fun. Once again, P1. What can I say?
What can you say? Oh, what
You're faster
can
than
say?
Steve. We know that, Dean.
Is that 2 weeks in a row, bro?
Was it 2 weeks? I don't know. Or could be 3 weeks, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you've had a win. Yeah, I think it might be 3 weeks, my friend. Yeah, but you probably are leading the AM standings, I think, at the moment with this result tonight.
Mike was very friendly out there, mate. He didn't do too much, didn't bust your chops too much. He kept it nice and clean around you.
I was a little bit faster than him. I could catch him in some corners, so yeah, I knew I could do it.
Have a look at this carnage you're approaching right now, mate. What's going through your mind when you're seeing all this? Cars all over the place. It's like a bumper derby trying to avoid it.
I absolutely snuck through nicely. I don't know how I did it, but yeah, I did get a penalty actually. I think I hit Sam in the back of one of the last corners or something. 10 points, but penalty. But yeah, otherwise it was a clean race, good fun. It was hard. I stuffed up first round. I should have first race. I should have come at least top. I should have actually won that race. I was running behind Tyler Sheaf, and I just locked up silly again. And it happens on this track. Wouldn't say slippery. It was just, locking up the brakes here and there all the time cost you time.
Very true, very true. Well, bro, I don't want to talk to you anymore. So,
yeah.
You got to thank your sponsors, my friend.
Well done on your win. Well done on your win.
Let me thank my personal sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you have personal sponsors?
Of course I do.
Yep, go for it, man.
My wife.
Oh, he wants to win the brand. Yeah, you're not sleeping on the sofa tonight, mate. You get to sleep in the bed.
She's obviously heard him. She's
Clever
obviously
man.
waiting for him to he keeps forgetting to mention her when he gets to the podium. So he's finally mentioned her after 5 years. He's mentioned her during the broadcast. Well, bro, just to remind you that our sponsors are Phoenix Driver Development, MOZA Racing, Warren Brown Tools, the boys down at Grip, and the boys down at Shunts. Grip, not Grip, Grin.
Grim, yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, PPD.
Would you like me to write that down for you?
No, mate, it's all good, mate. I've got it embedded in the back of my head. Repeating it 4 nights a week is more than plenty.
God,
Love
I
those
feel like I'm at a
sponsors. Been
Christmas
around for a
dinner
while.
with the family here.
No, there'd be punch-ons later. No, there isn't actually. No, we're younger days.
I just won't speak to him for the rest of the month.
That's it.
The month finishes tomorrow.
Lucky me.
All right, bro, get out of here.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on your win, and good luck with the title battle, mate.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
All right, let's get him out of here. Now, who was the Pro-Am winner?
Thomas.
Tommy
Did. Yeah.
So who's missing? Darren Fay didn't come in to chat with us again. You know why he hasn't? You know why Mr. Fay is not coming in for a chat? Because Maths must be on. He's a massive fan of Maths.
Maths?
Yeah, Maths. You know.
What's Maths?
Married at First Sight.
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't know that.
So he's probably out there watching that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Pro-Am winner tonight, Thomas Sonny Cena, out in the booth again.
Tommy.
One of our beautiful sim racing world's admins for the Super Formula Lights. Mr. Sonny Cena, how's it going out there, mate? I thought you were going to take out one of your teammates in that feature.
Well, look, I know my nickname on the team is Team Kill, but it doesn't mean I do it every night. You know what I'm saying?
Close. It was going to be a toss-up whether it was going to be Tyler at one spot, and then the other time I was thinking, is he going to take out Dougie?
One corner, it takes 3 cars there too. Look, if you could sit and play.
But how was it, mate? It was a great race to commentate. How was it? Is it tough out there?
Well, I mean, it was fairly exhausting. I'm sitting in an absolute puddle of sweat at the moment, so I think that tells you all you need to know about how that race went. But no, it was really good. Like, I really enjoyed battling everybody. I'm super glad we went to this track because I don't know that much about it, but now having raced on it in these and then the Toyotas, it's easily up there as one of my favorites. Absolutely love it now. But yeah, it was really good having to manage who to fight, who not to fight, who to block, etc. No, it was a really good challenge and I really enjoyed it.
There was one time there you were up there with Dougie Gowans, and it was the Master and the Apprentice. And I did hint out there that he would have taught you a lot, but there's a certain amount of things that the Master would leave up his sleeve, and he gave you a bit of a bath down that main straight and just took it away, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Well, we kind of had a thing going because he was in P2, I was in P3, and we had Tom behind us. So I was definitely going for the Sergio Perez Abu Dhabi 2021 approach to keeping Tom behind me. So I had to pull out all the stops there, and then I thought I was going to get repaid the favor, and Doug was going to do the same to Darren. But apparently, Palpatine does not help Vader. So
no, he doesn't.
Rise,
the
my
young
apprentice.
Skywalker has to fend for himself, mate. Yes, well, you do know that. Unfortunately, we are all races deep down, and then it comes to the point where you just got to cut the string and let the chute go and just bolt.
yeah, 100%.
Oh, well, cracking bit of work out there, mate. I'm glad you're having a bit of fun out there. The race was spectacular. You didn't take out a teammate, which was good. Who gets young Thomas Sonny Cena out on track and supports you racing, mate?
Well, it's SLM, it's Matt, it's Sudspeed, it's everybody. I also want to thank Kyle and Doug because they bought me a new pedal today, which they absolutely didn't have to do, but they were very generous in doing so. So I wanted to say thank you on the broadcast if I got in. So thank you, Kyle, and thank you, Doug, for the load cell because, yeah, it's very kind of you. So thank you so much.
And now you can brake later, right?
Dougie?
Because you can push that loaded brake cell like at the last minute.
I mean, you would
They
think,
just want you to
but
be
then
able
again,
to stop better and not hit them.
well, no, this is the thing, right? Because, I mean, that's how it would normally go for any normal person, but I don't weigh anything, so I end up going backwards in the chair.
Oh, wow.
And I don't brake.
Yeah, try it on a chair with rollers to see how you go on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to roll out the back door.
I'll be halfway to Perth by the time I get it stopped.
God. You're going to have to strap yourself in, mate, like crazy and get some practice on those brakes. But I could see why they did that. They just got sick of being hit by you.
Oh, well, I mean, look, I think anybody would, you know.
Excellent, mate.
Unlucky.
Well, congratulations on a great win tonight. Some critical points for the season. All the best for the rest of it. We're at the halfway mark, so we've got some cracking races to come, mate. And keep practicing that braking, mate. And good luck for the rest of the season.
No, appreciate it, fellas. You have a good one. Thank you so much.
Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Sonny Cena, the Pro-Am winner tonight of the feature race. Let's bring in his master, Mr. Palpatine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, guns out, Gowans, the OG of the series out there, was fighting it out with one of the OGs for a while there with Darren Fahey. Fahey was looking pretty smart and swifty out there, and Gowans was only about 5/10 faster overall consistently through. Mr. Gowans, how's it going out there? You let the young fella loose, mate. He did all the hard work to block for you, and then when he wanted the help, you didn't give it to him and ran away and left Sonny Cena out for the Sharks.
No, I didn't. First, let me address this OG stuff. What's that mean, old geezer?
No. Original. Original guy.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Original guy. You are the old geezer, but original guy.
Yes, I am in some degree, I suppose, yeah.
Oh, look at this, Dougie. How did you avoid the Project 36 on the corner there as well, too? Oh, that's experience.
I closed my eyes and clenched a few cheeks and just wished for the best, and I got the best.
Did you back off?
A little bit, I think, yeah. It just happens.
Oh, drivers never lift, Dougie. You should never lift.
It just happens so quick, as you know, with the closing speed of these things. It's like, it might look like that the person's not backing off, but it's like, bang, you're there straight away. It's like, geez, I mean, what do I do? I hope I did the right thing. But anyway, all's well and good there. As for Thomas, I got past Thomas, and my plan was to tow him so I can keep out of range of Darren. But the silly bugger made a few little mistakes, and I had to back off 3/4 of a second a lap to get him back in the tow, and then I had him in the tow down the back straight, and I'm saying, stay in my tow, instead of trying to defend from Darren, because once he moved out of my tow, he slows down as well, and then Darren's got the tow of the overspeed, so. Yeah, just a few little things that we need to work on as a team in regards to.
Gave him the double toe at one point, and he looked like he was going to destroy both of you at one point too.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So,
but he's run off. He's run off to watch maths. He didn't come in the booth. He's not going to talk to us for some reason. I'm sure I'm going to get a message later on from steering him for going to watch maths. But it's good.
Good on you.
It's good to see Mr. Fahey get up there and not have any incidents that he wasn't involved in, which was good because
I'm pretty sure he had an incident in race 2 there.
He did have an incident in race 2, but he managed to fight his way back. Yeah. But no one had a bad night as the Carlin boys tonight. They both were very unfortunate with the incidents.
And the Project 36 were taking each other out as well too.
Remember I know. That's right. Look, we had that incident there where Cookie smashed up my left rear, and I think that's where Dan Byrne, or was it Dave? I can't remember for sure who was directly behind me. Ended up on top of Tom. Tom ended up in the barrier. Yeah. Tom miraculously had no damage at all. He was able to. Come on, seriously.
He did an amazing treat there.
Dougie, did you have damage at the end? Because they were hunching you down very, very quickly, and I was just like,
no damage, mate. As I said, I was backing off to try and keep young Thomas in the tow to try and keep him clear of Darren.
Right. That makes sense.
But I tried to, could have. I said to Thomas at one stage, do you want me to go a little bit faster now? Because I had quite a fair bit left, pace-wise. And he said, no. So, I backed right off just to keep him about 5/10 behind me. But Darren, I mean, you were talking about Darren. Yeah, I love racing against Darren. He's a classic. He makes me laugh too when he comes on the comms with his dry humour. Race control car 05. Another incident.
We have to get him in the comms at some point, then, huh?
He's an absolute classic. So, bit of history there for you. Dougie and Darren were probably, when we first started doing the Formula 3s, we'd all go sit in the lounge and have a bit of a chuckle and race, and then it went nuts. We just, so many drivers started coming in and having some fun. But it's turned into a bit of a beast, and the driving has been amazing this season already. Mr. Gowans, can't talk to you all night, mate, as much as we would love to. And I know your wife would probably want to see you a little bit before she goes to bed, but probably not before she finishes watching what she's watching.
Nah, she's at the bloody movies.
Oh, she's at the movies, mate.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, there you go. So you got the house.
She's watching the new Drive to Survive with Dougie Gowans.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dougie Gowans is in his boxer shorts and his singlet racing at the moment. Guaranteed.
Boxer shorts? What do you mean shorts?
Oh, no. You're not
Anyway, guys.
Taylor, are you?
Don't say the word. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for the night. Thanks to RC. Thanks to you guys for the broadcast and the drivers on track. Big shout out to the boys at SLM. Really appreciate everything that we do. We're starting to get a good team up and running now. So I look forward to what's coming in the future.
Yeah, Trader, well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, fellas.
See you, Dougie. Take care, mate.
See yous.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the master that has shown some amazing skills and unfortunately being the one that comes and wins it from such a long shot out, Mr. Tom Donahue from the FDL League. Mate, what a masterclass out there. You put some very patient passing in there, mate, and did a cracking job. And in the end, unbeatable. How did it feel out there, dude?
Yeah, I think I have to thank all the iRacing gods and netcode for surviving that race. Literally, some car was on top of me.
We saw that. We saw that earlier.
Inside them. I was inside them and hit the barrier and had no damage. So I don't know how that's possible, but it let me get the win. So you got to take those when you get them.
You do, mate. Some people weren't as fortunate. The Carlin boys had a few incidents tonight that weren't their fault, and
without that halo, we wouldn't be speaking to you right now, Tom. After that accident, jeez.
Yeah, literally. I think it was one of the Carlins that was inside of my car.
Got airborne and projectiles straight through you, mate. Up 14 places. You're a smart cookie. I was watching you come through the pack, and you really were giving yourself some space to the guys battling in front of you, saying in case something did happen, you could avoid the incidents. You can see your positioning when they were battling and when you thought there was a bit of time to go through. So it was just patience coming through, mate.
Well, it wasn't really the plan to be patient. I was actually finding it quite difficult to pass because it was kind of like a bit of a slipstream train.
Yep.
And initially I was like, I'll just follow Doug and those guys through without doing anything silly. But then Doug got probably like 6 spots ahead of me, and I was thinking I actually probably should have tried to overtake him because now he's gone. But yeah, so I was patient initially, but then I said I probably need to get a move on here because I think I was still in 15th after 3 laps. So
yes, you were.
That was when I started to try to get a bit more aggressive and go through. But yeah, I think you can always bet there's probably going to be a safety car in these races. So I usually just try my best to get through safely, and then you'll have another shot at it when the safety car comes. But somehow I got ahead of Jason. I don't know if he had a bad pit stop or something, but he was 6 seconds ahead of me, and then I come out first. So that was pretty nice.
Yeah, I think he had an incident at Jamie Davis. He just gave the lead away. He was like miles away. He all he needed was just to keep clean. Unfortunately for him, he self-spun and ended up in 10th. Yeah, so he was in a great cracking position after the first few laps. But mate, still the fastest lap out there as well, the 1:28.750. Didn't quite break the record. Let me just double check that, mind you. No, you didn't quite break the record. The record here is a 1:28 by Danny Davidson.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat him.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weapon out there, but also it was possibly different conditions as well. Tonight, I think the track was at 35 degrees. Was the rear end any of the issue out there at the moment? Was it later in the stint with the tyres starting to wear at the rear end or anything like that?
Oh yeah, this track is. I don't know if it's just a bad setup but it's every time I've ever raced here, the rear end has just been nervous everywhere. So usually I'm running my brake bias very, very low to the rear, but tonight I had it much higher than I've ever had it, even from the start of the stint. So yeah, it was very tricky. I think a few guys spun off behind me on the safety car restart just because I nearly died too. So yeah, the rear was nervous the whole race pretty much. So yeah, it was pretty tough one in that regard.
A lot of self spins in the last corner, and one of the fast corners as well. And that's what I was thinking. I thought this is tyres just giving up on this track. What were the marbles like? Because the track looked really dirty late in the later stint of the feature race.
It wasn't really the marbles that was the big issue. It was more when you come into that double left at the end of, towards the end of the start of the final sector.
Yep.
You can go through there pretty hard, but someone kicks a bit of dirt and you don't see it, and you're already committed at that point to the corner, and that's the big problem, because that was the one that was catching me out, because you had to turn in, and then you see all the debris on the track, and you can't really back out at that point, so you just got to hope you don't die. And I think that's what would have caught a lot of people out, and nearly got me a few times. So that was probably the trickiest part, I think.
Yeah, not that I haven't raced this car this season yet, but it sounds like the debris model has really taken a big effect on driving line and performance and sticking to the track and everything, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think I can only guess that they've changed the person who's making the setups for the car, because I think probably in the last 2 or 3 months it's been pretty terrible. I was speaking to Phil Vella about it as well, and he was agreeing with me. So I think whoever was making them before was doing a good job, and whoever's doing it now is doing a bad job, because it's much harder to drive than it used to be, for sure.
Yes. Well, the iRacing gods, I don't know if they listen to our little broadcast out here, but they should every now and again, because we get some wise men in the booth, mate. Well, congratulations on another win, mate. You've starting to get a bit of a stranglehold on the championship at the moment. A few boys dropping in and out. There's no Marcus Watson tonight, so he's had the night off. But some critical points as well. Mate, who gets Mr. Donahue out on track and supports your racing, mate?
Yeah, as I've said a few times, no one's getting me on track right now other than my wife. So thanks to her. And yeah, thanks to the race control, you guys in the broadcast, and everyone helping run the league. I know myself, it can be tough sometimes. So I appreciate letting us race on the track.
It's an absolute ripper out there, mate. We've got to catch up. I'm going to send out a message this week, because we need to catch up for the Australian Open World Nationals, the title fight. Can you bring up the ladder for us, Biggles, while we're going through this?
Yes, sir.
Because the top 13 are going to be battling it out with your league, FDL and GSRC. And there's going to be some critical battles coming through as we come down through the season. At the moment, it stops with Thomas, Sonny Cena, but there's some boys around there that have got some pace. Davey Gallo, Mitchy Noble, Schmellenberg's been impressive of late too as well. But then you've got people like Darren Fahey, who's been really in all sorts. And this season, he's got some pace back, especially in the last few rounds. So the cut-off position will be at 13th place, mate. And it's looking like some impressive driving out there.
Yeah, it's always a great race. It's a fun race because you don't have to think about a championship. You just have to think about trying to win, and I think that makes it quite entertaining. Especially you saw in Adelaide, like everyone puts full risk on every corner, so it's usually pretty fun.
I'm actually, that's one of the tracks that I'm sort of spewing. I'm not racing at the moment because I'm going to have to get out there and have a crack at it, because I reckon that'll be fun track to drive on, with the walls everywhere and everything like that. And also the track we had last night, Miami F1, the F1 layout was spectacular in the V8s. That was spectacular racing last night. I can't wait till we
Welcome
take
to Miami.
Yeah, I can't wait till we take the Super Formula Lights there, because there was close battles everywhere. It was absolutely nuts. So I'm looking forward to that. Well, Mr. Thomas Donahue, thank you for joining us in the booth, mate. Congratulations on a fantastic win, up 14 places tonight. Some critical points for the championship, and good luck for the rest of the season, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
Yep, thanks, guys. I'll see you later.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
The chrome dome, purple. The people purple.
Chrome purple.
Peter eater.
I did that for you, Biggles. You asked for the big chrome livery.
I did. Yeah, he did. Thank you very much for that, you see. And Tom, look what happens, mate. You win races when you do, so keep it going.
Must be lucky.
Love it, mate. Love it. It's looking hot out there too, mate. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, the feature winner tonight, Mr. Tom Donahue, FTL team principal down there for the league. Come around and support the boys over there, FTL as well. And Congratulations to a mega run to the series. There you go. Well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gents. This is how it finished off. We didn't get Darren Fahey in the room. We really were looking forward to have a bit of a chat with him, but he's probably out there watching maths. He's going to kill me. He's probably already sent me a message to tell me to shut up. But Tom Donoghue led for 11 laps, taking out the feature race. Second place was Dougie Gowans from SLM Academy, and third place was Darren Fahey from DFR. Callum Hodgkinson up 18 places from Blackout OPR. And Tom Donoghue with the fastest lap of the 128.750, 7/10 shy of the lap record here by Danny Davidson a few seasons back. Brad Buchanan was the pole sitter for this track. Track temperature looks like it was at 20, 22. I thought it was a little bit higher, but that's okay. And on the right-hand side, you can see where everyone finished over the feature of the race. The Pro-Am winner was Thomas Sunny Cena. The Am winner was Dean Sinkovich. That brings us to a close, mate. Biggles, we are at the halfway mark tonight. We are up for a super sprint, ladies and gents, for the WeatherTech Raceway at Laguna Seca. That's the full course. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you don't miss that race, because it's going to be absolutely spectacular. It's going to be off its nut. It's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of close battling out there. We're going to see reverse top 10 and reverse top 5 for the feature race. Biggles, any last passing words? It's been an absolute special night as usual.
Yeah. Oh, I'm exhausted. Absolutely exhausted, my friend. I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning for another broadcast. So, going to be rested, especially after a great race. And hats off to the drivers. The first race was quite clean, and some good racing action. And then, of course, you saw a lot of the gambles happening 3 wide into one corner. I don't think anybody's pulled that off successfully, and a lot of incidents and stuff like that. But, other people's misfortunes are other people's gains, and that's what happens when you just got to commit to racing, my friend, You have good days, you have bad days, but who could stop Tom? Because he's having too many good days in this championship.
He's an absolute weapon, and some of the fast boys that we expect to be out there too. To make the difference. Coxey wasn't there. Watson wasn't there as well, so we missed out a few of those boys. But as we go through, ladies and gents, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you to all our amazing sponsors out there, to Grim Industries for supporting us from day dot, Warren & Brown Tools, the amazing people that they are, the lads down at PPD, Phoenix Driver Development. If you're into V8 supercars, Gen 3 or Gen 2, reach out to the boys and get yourself involved. They will give you some setups, they will give you some training and take you to the next level. Shun Sceneries, if you are involved in the flight simulator world and you want some 3D rendering, reach out to those gents and see how they can help you with what your requirements are. And MOZA Racing for everything they do for us for the Super Formula Lines. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for supporting the view, for supporting the stream. Stay safe. See you tomorrow night at the same time for the Warren & Brown GR86s. It's going to be another cracking night. And then this weekend is a GT3 round, I believe. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it is. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll confirm that tomorrow night just in case I'm telling porky pies. But ladies and gents, thank you for supporting us. Come out and see us again. Like, subscribe, and thank you for the support.